Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Melani Putri and my number ID is 2110181200012. Today I will explain about 11 meetings in this video, and I'm from 11 group. Okay, I will explain vocabulary for the first. Number 1, there equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle is a triangle with all three sides of equal length. We can see in the right side there a picture about equilateral triangle, corresponding to what will also be known as a regular triangle. Next, there isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is a triangle that has at least two sides of equal length, and that's their picture again from isosceles triangle. Number 3 is scalene triangle. Scalene triangle is a triangle in which all three sides are in different lengths, and all three angles are of different measures. However, the sum of all the interior angles is always equal to 180 degrees. Next, number 4, right triangle. Right triangle or right angle triangle, or more formally an orthogonal triangle, formerly called a rectangle triangle, is a triangle in which one angle is a right angle or two sides are perpendicular. You can see that's a picture about right triangle. Next, number 5 is acute triangle. Acute triangle or acute angle triangle is a triangle with three acute angles or less than 90 degrees. Number 6 is obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle or obtuse angle triangle is a triangle with one obtuse angle or greater than 90 degrees and two acute angles. There are three pictures about triangle. There are picture about right triangle, picture about acute triangle, and picture about obtuse triangle. Next, number 7 is similar. In terms of math, when two figures have the same shape but their size are different, then such figures are called. Below is an example of similar shape. That's a picture about similar. Number 8 is right angle. Right angle is an angle of exactly. Right angle is an angle of exactly 90 degrees or p/2 radians, corresponding to a quarter graph. Next, acute angle. Acute angle is the small angle which is less than 90 degrees. And the last from vocabulary is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is an angle which is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. Next, I will explain about video with them basic trigonometry. The trig means triangle and the metry means measure. We can see there triangle and the height, the base and hypotenuse with right angle is 90 degrees. With a Pythagorean theorem, their formula is a to the power of 2 plus b to the power of 2 equals c to the power of 2. And we know the value from the a is 3, and the value from the base is 4. Then the value of hypotenuse is 5. So 3 to the power of 2 plus 4 to the power of 2 equals 5 to the power of 2. For function or trigonometry, sine equals opposite side over hypotenuse to be solved. Cos is cosine equals adjacent side over hypotenuse to be ka. And tan equals tangent equals opposite side over adjacent side to be toa. There a picture about sine, cosine, and tangent. Next, basic trigonometry again. Trigonometry with the first picture in sin equals sine equals opposite side from theta over hypotenuse equals 3 over 5. Cos equals cosine equals adjacent side from theta over hypotenuse equals 4 over 5. And tan equals tangent equals opposite side from theta over adjacent side from theta equals 3 over 4. Next, with the second picture, sin equals sine equals opposite side from beta over hypotenuse equals 4 over 5. Cos equals cosine equals adjacent side from beta over hypotenuse equals 3 over 5. And tan equals tangent equals opposite side from beta over adjacent side from beta equals 4 over 5. Sorry, 4 over 3. Okay, done from video. Okay, done to video. Next, I will explain about example. The first two example is example 10 with the question: the warning on the side of a 25 feet ladder side that the angle it makes with the ground should be no smaller than 40 degrees before it becomes unsafe. To the nearest foot, that is the height along a wall that this ladder makes at such an angle. Solution: the diagram for the problem presents us with a right triangle. The side of the building is the side opposite the angle we are using. Therefore, we need to use the sine ratio. The verbal model is sine of 40 degrees equals the height along wall over the length of ladder. Let h be the height of the wall. Sine 40 degrees equals h over 25. The value from sine 40 degrees is 0.6428 equals h over 25. H equals 25 times to 0.6428. the value from h is 16.07, and we round down and we have 60 feet. So to the nearest foot, a ladder will reach a height of 16 feet. Next, there are example 11 with the question: from a point 200 feet from the center of the base of a hill, the angle of elevation to the top of the hill is 28 degrees. A tram from that point carries people to the top. To the nearest foot, how high is the hill and how long is the tram's cable? Solution from the question: we can find the length of the cable in two different ways. One using trigonometry and the other using the Pythagorean theorem. One, we using trigonometry. We can use the cosine ratios. We can use the cosine ratio since it is the one that involves the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. Letting C be the length of the cable. Cosine 28 degrees equals AC over AB. Cos 28 degrees equals 200 over C. And we cross multiply the both sides. C times cosine 28 degrees equals 200, and C equals 200 over cosine 28 degrees equals 200 over 0.8829 equals 126.5. So the value of C equals 227. We round down the value. Next, using the Pythagorean theorem, we know the length of the side adjacent to the angle AC equals 200. The height is the side opposite the angle DC, and the length of the cable is the hypotenuse AB. So tangent 28 degrees equals BC over AC. Tangent 28 degrees equals H over 200. So H equals 200 times 2 tangent 28 degrees. So the value of tangent 28 degrees is 0.5317. Next, H equals 200 so H equals 200 times 0.5317, and the value of H is 106.34 feet. Next, we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the hypotenuse of the triangle, since we were given AC and we found BC. Let's see the cable length. C to the power of 2 equals AC to the power of 2 plus BC to the power of 2. C to the power of 2 equals 200 to the power of 2 plus 106.34 to the power of 2. And C to the power of 2 equals 40,000 plus 11,000 plus 11 plus 11,308.20 equals 50,000 equals 50 equals 51,000 and 308.20 hundred. So C equals square root of 51,000 and 308.20. So the value of C equals 220.51 feet, and we round up and we have the value of C equals 227 feet. So the height of the hills is 106 feet, and the length of turns cable is 227 feet to the nearest foot. And next, this last from example with the question. An observer from the top of a lighthouse that is 40 feet tall and stands on cliff 80 feet above sea level notice a boat of shore. Both must be warned if they come too close to the cliff because of the rocks below the waterline. If the observer notes that the angle of depression is 50 degrees, how far from the cliff is the boat? Solution. The diagram clearly shows the right triangle that must be used. It also indicates that the height includes the cliff and the tower. The height equals 80 feet plus 40 feet equals 120 feet. The diagram also indicates that the angle within the triangle, we need to use measures 40 degrees. The height of the cliff is the adjacent side of the angle, and the distance between the boat and the cliff is its opposite side. So, tangent 40 degrees equals D over 180. D equals 180 times 2 tangent 40 degrees. And next, 120 times 2 0.8391, and the value of D is 100.7, and we run up the value, then we get the value of D equals 101 feet. So the distance between the cliff and the boat is 101 feet to the nearest foot. Thank you for attention. I'm sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.